is excited to celebrate Christmas Town. Our friendly owl up here in the flower basket. Hey everyone, and welcome to Busch Gardens Christmas Town for the 2025 season. This is one of two videos that we're releasing for Christmas Town. This one is what we're calling the full version. We also released a highlight reel version if you're more interested in just seeing the highlights. It's a little bit shorter than this one. This one we're going to be taking a look at everything that Christmas Town has to offer. The shows, the lights, the merchandise. We're doing a full walk around the park and checking it all out. Also, I should mention, last week they did the member town hall and park president Kevin Lemke announced that they are going to be retheming Verbolten into Verbolten Forbidden Turn. So we're going to be getting a last look at Verbolten as soon as Christmas Town ends for the season, which it ends January 4th. After January 4th, Verbolten will be closing for a long refurbishment to become Verbolten Forbidden Turn. So we're excited to see what that's like. So because we have so many lights to check out, so many shows to check out, let's get going. Okay, I know it's dark already. Yes, I'm filming this out of order, but I wanted to get a nighttime look at all the lights that are outside the park gate because they do a really good job of theming even before you get into the park proper. They have a whole bunch of lit up Christmas trees even around the big Busch Gardens tree logo here. Bunch of other lit up trees as you're walking toward the park. But the big feature here is this giant Frosty. Used to be a giant Santa Claus right here in this spot during Christmas Town each year. The giant Santa is not gone, he's just moved. We'll see him later on in the video. A few more little tinsely Christmas trees. Some of them are lit up and some of them are not. There's a few more over here.
I don't care about what I want.
If you take the bridge into the England parking lot, if you ignore the blinding lights they have on this bridge, you can also see they light up some wreaths. Get you in the festive mood just as soon as you exit the parking lot or enter the parking lot, depending on which way you're going. And then as you get to the England parking lot right by the pet care center, which yes, they do have a kennel here, they have a sign welcoming you to Busch Gardens Christmas Town, which none of the other lots have. Here's a look at the Christmas Town edition of the park map. Starting up in Oktoberfest, we have the brand new Christmas Town Live, a holiday special inside of Das Festhaus. Right outside of Das Festhaus, the celebration of lights at Tannenbaum. Going down to Italy, they have the Mistletoe Marketplace. Oh, sorry, it's over at the Prost Patio. I misread that. It's the Mistletoe Marketplace at Prost Patio. Then they have over in the Germany area, which is now the North Pole, they have Santa's Workshop. Over in New France, you would pick up the Christmas Town Express, the train. They have only one train stop this time of year, and it's in New France. They also have 'Twas That Night on Ice in the theater in France, which actually isn't running this weekend, but it will be running pretty soon. They have the Merry Misfits performing in France on the stage. They have Gloria over in Ireland in the Abbey Stone Theatre. Santa's Fireside Feast in Castle O'Sullivan. In England, Scrooge No More. Elmo's Christmas Wish in the Sesame Street Forest of Fun. The Polar Pathway Spectacle of Lights in Italy. The Festa Italia area has become Holiday Hills, and they changed the names of most of their attractions there, even though there are no special shows in that area. Italy itself has the Wisemen show in the theater, and that brings us back around. Of course, no big surprise, the entrance to the park has a Christmas tree where the fountain would normally be. It looks like some of the baubles on the tree are getting a little bit scuffed up. But unless you're looking real close, you're not going to notice that. It's still a nice looking tree. Hopefully we'll be back here when it's darker out as we're leaving the park to check this all lit up. The whole whole England area is really well decorated for the holiday. We're not going to take too thorough of a look at everything just because there is a ton to look at, but you can see some of the lights on the trees all over here, the wreaths. It goes all the way down the length of England. The inside of Build-A-Bear has a tree of their own. In addition to the tree, they also put some nice decorations up on the ceiling. A bunch of tinsel and little baubles. And a couple of nutcrackers in various places around. And of course, we always like to start off checking out the Emporium, which currently the Emporium is the Christmas Town shop. So right off the bat, before you even technically enter the store, there's this new hoodie. It says Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Looks like a big red ornament with an eagle on it. That hoodie is $69.99. They also have this Merry and Wild apron on this shirt. I like the Highland cow on there specifically, but they also have Clydesdales, wolves, eagles. Jen has a Chillin' With My Nomies t-shirt. And that t-shirt is $29.99. They have mugs and tumblers with a design that matches the shirt with the wolves and Highland cows. They also have a Santa-headed mug, so if you want to drink from the head of Santa, there you go. They have a matching towel. This is the towel, never mind. They have a matching ornament with a Clydesdale and a Santa hat. Oh, actually, they have all of them. There's the wolf, there's the eagle, the Highland cow is in this mug. They are pretty fragile, so I don't want to pick that Highland cow one up, but they do have a Highland cow one if that's what you're looking for. Similar to the hoodie we saw at the entrance, they have a Highland cow version of a similar design on a black t-shirt. That t-shirt is $32.99. They also have a hoodie here with a gray hoodie with Busch Gardens Williamsburg. This is kid-sized hoodie. Has all the designs. Has a lorikeet, Highland cow, an eagle, a Clydesdale, and a wolf on here with the ornaments. Jen spotted a Spirit jersey that says Chill Out on the back. The front side is the Bumble from Rudolph. So because it's a Spirit jersey, you know it's going to be pretty expensive. It's actually $89.99 for that. They also have a child size Oh What Fun light blue teal colored shirt. They have a little Bumble figure. It's a shoulder plush, so you can wear the Bumble on your shoulder as you walk around. The Bumble shoulder pal is $22.99. They also have a full-sized Bumble. If you find the shoulder pal too tiny, you can get your full-sized Bumble as well. Some more Rudolph items. They have this Spirit jersey. The backside says Merry Christmas and has the whole gang. They also have a Rudolph mug, the similar fashion that says Merry Christmas with the gang on the back. This Rudolph tumbler with just Rudolph on there. Cookie plate and mug set. A musical table piece, that's kind of neat. Rudolph picture frame. They have this every year, but I love this still, this Rudolph onesie. The onesie, if you're wondering, is $49.99. Some more Rudolph snow globes and other items, mugs, picture frames, a Rudolph blanket, some pop vinyls of Rudolph characters.
Hop in the wagon.
There's a Rudolph and Clarice long sleeve shirt and a couple of Clarice plushes. one with a pink robe on and one without. And then last couple of Rudolph items. This Rudolph shoulder pal to go along with the bumble, and also a plush Rudolph down there. And now the Sesame Street Christmas items. They have Elmo and Cookie Monster. Elmo the elf, Cookie Monster the Nutcracker, Toy Soldier. Yeah, Toy Soldier. They also have a Cookie Monster holding gingerbread cookies down there. They have some Sesame Street beanies. They have a bunch of Toy Soldier Sesame Street characters in mug form and also picture frame form. And ornaments. They also have gingerbread cookie versions of the characters as well down here. And more traditional round ornaments. And they have notes to Santa too, so if you need to write a note to Santa, they have a notepad here. Some other general holiday merchandise. These night lights, a Christmas tree night light, some stockings with a Clydesdale that actually says Busch Gardens Williamsburg on the tag. Several different glass ornaments. And some wooden ones as well. A couple of squishables, a regular traditional squishable Christmas tree, and then for those of you who are fans of Nightmare Before Christmas, you have a Christmas/Halloween Christmas tree, and then a milkshake latte sort of deal here, a mint latte. Also a bunch of little tiny holiday squishy figurines that all have the Busch Gardens tag on them. Each of the little tiny ones are $15.99 a piece. They have a lot to choose from. They have some gray Busch Gardens hoodies with a red and green Christmas tree on the front and a red and green plaid Busch Gardens logo on the back. Let's see if I can get this out here. I regret grabbing the one in the back because now it's going to be hard to put back. But yeah, there's a red and green plaid Busch Gardens logo on the back side. They brought back their white and green line of ornaments and other merchandise from last year. They have a little serving tray, the ornaments, the mugs, these round ornaments. They also have a throw. Some other general Busch Gardens merchandise, this green shirt and this red shirt. A red shirt, red t-shirt here with the peppermint logo on the back. Also a Spirit jersey with the Busch Gardens logo. Big Busch Gardens on the back side of the Spirit jersey. All white mugs, a couple of them. Say Christmas Town on the inside. And then a line of red and green plaid items, a tote bag, a Santa hat, a penguin, a mug, a blanket, actually 2 different blankets. And they have a different penguin as well with a sign advertising a snowball fight at noon on Christmas Day. A similar but different penguin, while this one is advertising the snowball fight, this one is actually selling the snowballs. 25 cents, fresh fallen and hand packed. And finally, a t-shirt that has the sheet music for Silent Night. So if you can play the piano or other instruments and want to know how to play Silent Night, there you go.
It'll fit, but it's too tight.
And of course, we can't miss the Christmas tree in here either. Really tall, nice Christmas tree. Kind of simple, but simple isn't always bad. Inside the Globe Theater, they've brought back the fan favorite Scrooge No More. They have 4 showtimes today, 4:30, 6, 8, and 9:30. So they have them very spaced out. Also, they mentioned that there are pyrotechnic, strobe, and fog effects used during the show. Never got a real great look at the Scrooge No More stage setup. This is an awesome projection that they have on here before the show starts.
Yeah, but who are you? In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley. In death, I have come to warn you to change your miserly ways.
Marley's ghost! It cannot be! You must be an unbelievable
crazy little crave about you, whatever you are. Yeah! Like when the chains I forged in life. Oh!
Hark, hear the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, let's go away, back to the time you in your prime far in the past, let's travel fast.
What's being done?
Christmas, long, long ago, memories flow, soon they return, so much to learn.
How is this even possible?
Maybe you'll find some peace of mind, search for the light, back to that night.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And let the magic of Christmas do its work. Here we go. All the herald angels sing, you will learn the joy I bring. All the herald angels sing, at home with the graduates, learn everything. I sing without the medicine you need, and she did not survive the winter. Tell me, is this what will be or what might be? Can this future be changed? And whose grave is this? The one where no one wants. Oh, Ebenezer Scrooge! Oh, no spirit, say it is not so! No one wants my passing! Tomorrow, every year, there's a gift that can outdo being together at Christmas with you. There's a gift that can outdo being together at Christmas with
Every single chime is ringing in the same tune. Spread out crowds are singing with the joyful song of Thanksgiving. Sing of a Merry Christmas.
Come make a joyful, happy noise. Come to the music, lift your voice. Now let the world as one rejoice. Sing a Merry Christmas. Indeed, look, our city sparkles already. The rooftops glisten beneath the snow. And look, they've already hung the lights. The holly too. Why, even the clock tower is wearing its Christmas best.
Oh, 'tis true. Each year we four travel from afar to be together again, sharing our humble voices with all of you. And I do believe I know just the tune to begin the merriment with.
Deck the halls with bells of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Angel, here we go. Let's jingle bells be thronging, and E-O-E-O-E-O, by Christian people songing. Gloria, 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 Hosanna in excelsis. In Bethlehem and Israel, this blessed babe was born, and laid within a manger upon this blessed morn. To which his mother Mary did nothing take in scorn. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
In dulce jubilo we sing this song of praise.
In presepio, let our voices raise. Gloria in excelsis, sing with all your voices.
Celebrate today.
Celebrate today. Celebrate today. Celebrate today. Today.
The pictures inside the clock tower have changed to the pictures from A Christmas Carol. You can see Ebenezer Scrooge in that one.
Where are you?
Am I here? Tell my voice.
Hang on. I know you can.
There are seats back there. Bats. You guys have been here, right? It's a bench.
Inside of Squire's Grill, they have one seasonal menu item, the Turkey Gobbler Panini for $19.99. It's a panini with turkey stuffing and cranberry sauce, and it comes with a side of fries. Here's a look at the panini, looking pretty much like any other panini, really, just toasted bread. Inside, oh, it does lift up. I thought it would be grilled too tightly to lift up, but yeah, big old slabs of turkey. You can see the cranberry sauce in there, the stuffing. Looks really good. The turkey does look moist. Also, the side of fries, just a typical serving of fries. So the sandwich was pretty moist. The cranberry sauce really helped. Added a nice sweetness. The stuffing in there was really tasty. My only knock is, for $20, you could probably go to Wawa. If you live around Busch Gardens, you probably have a Wawa near you. They have similar food on their menu this time of year for significantly cheaper. So I think actually that's probably a better bet than spending the $20 to get this. It's not a bad sandwich by any means, but it's way overpriced for what you get. Much like they did for Hello Scream, they rethemed the window outside of the globe bathrooms for Christmastown as well. They have a hoodie with an eagle on the ornament and the red Busch Gardens Christmastown shirt, as well as some presents and other ornaments. And as usual, next to the England Sweet Shop, the Upgrade Center has become the Busch Gardens Christmastown Upgrade Center, or at least it will at some point. Right now it looks like it's not being used just yet. The trees leaving England are all lit up in blue, as are the light poles.
What?
We'll definitely be able to see this at night since it's on the way out. They have rethemed the directory for Christmastown, made it all red and green, and you can tell they just redid this year because it actually mentions Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Revenge under Oktoberfest. Who is excited to celebrate Christmastown? Our friend the owl up here in the flower basket, right outside of Tweedside Gifts. And speaking of Tweedside Gifts, the window display is now a family of carolers. Some nice decorations inside of Tweedside as well. Coming all around the room and pointing you right to a really nice white Christmas tree full of cardinals.
I did. It's on sale though.
Yep.
At select gift shops, if you spend $25 or more, you can get this Christmastown throw for just $25. Tweedside Gifts being one of those shops where it's available. Just like the past several years, the Christmastown Express is running through the train station. Because of that, the Scotland train station is closed. You have to go to Caribou Station in New France to board the train and be prepared for quite a long wait, though they do sell quick queues for the Christmastown Express this year. At the far end of Scotland by the Loch Ness Monster coaster, they have brought back the Loch Ness Monster light up that you can see from the Christmastown Express. Obviously this will look much better at night, but it's still pretty cool to see in the daytime. The tail does wag, which is fun. It's actually wagging right now. I don't know how well it comes through on camera, but that's a really fun touch. They also, I don't believe they did this in years prior, but they have a Christmas tree out here right by that. Also blue lights all through Scotland. They have the blue light scheme, as you can see from the bushes over here and everything. They continue it on their big Christmas tree right here. Unfortunately, if you come here hoping to ride Loch Ness Monster, it is closed for the season. They have the railroad gates down and they let you know the bridge is closed. Wow, quite a contrast from the graveyard that was here earlier. They put this little manger scene on the little hillside outside of the Clydesdale and Collie pens. That's really elaborate with the Wisemen. Some animals. This is really cool looking. Coming into Ireland as Finnegan's Flyer swings in the distance, they have a bunch of garland hanging down from the castle. Through the gate, more garland, and then they have the entire walkway lined with garland. Similar to how England is, but a little bit less elaborate. The sign out in front of Grogan's Grille has changed to reflect the dates for Christmas Town now through January 4th. So it runs a little bit longer than usual, just by a couple of days. Inside Toys of the Leprechaun, from the tree branch that broke its way into the building, they have a bunch of Christmas lights hanging down, as well as some elves swinging from the trees. As well as some fun little light up snowflakes on the ceiling. Also some nice winter theming up along the top shelf. And of course more elves. Inside of Grogan's Pub, there's a small special holiday menu, a couple of cocktails, Annie Grogan's spiked cider, and Irish coffee. They also have a few different non-alcoholic hot chocolates. You can get a souvenir mug with your hot chocolate. You can also get a peppermint hot chocolate and a signature hot chocolate. Inside of Emerald Isle Gifts for the season, they say warm up inside Emerald Isle Gifts with a new souvenir cup. You can get an Irish Wassail, which is the perfect blend of orange, Jameson, and apple cider. There's a nice little display as soon as you walk into Emerald Isle Gifts. Bunch of picture frames and ornaments and mugs. They have some of the same stuff that we saw inside of the Emporium / the Christmas Town shop, but they have some unique items in here as well. And right behind it is this store's Christmas tree. Seems like they put a Christmas tree inside every single store. It's a nice eye-catching piece to get people to come in. They turned off the pot of gold fountain for the season at Castle O'Sullivan, put a bunch of foliage in there. It looks really nice despite the water not falling. Also at Castle O'Sullivan, they have Santa's Fireside Feast, which is an all-you-can-eat buffet as well as a meet and greet with Santa while he reads a story to you. You can also get your photos. They have photo packages that you can get because you are allowed to go up on the stage with Santa, tell Santa what you want for Christmas, they'll take your picture. And when you check in, they have a whole bunch of Christmas trees in this area, a big wreath. It's reservation only, so you actually have to sign up to take part in the Fireside Feast. Well, we're not going to do it this year, but we have done it in years past. I believe the Christmas Town 2022 video is when we took a thorough look at the event. They have a few showtimes a day. For today specifically, they have a 4 o'clock and a 5:30 showing, and as of when we're here, both showtimes are still available, so they have not sold out yet. Inside of the Abbey Stone Theater, in place of Celtic Fire, they have Gloria for the season. 4 showtimes today at 4, 5:30, 7:30, and 9. You can also get reserved seating for this show, as well as Scrooge No More, and I believe maybe 1 or 2 others. I have to double check that, but you can definitely get reserved seating for Gloria if you want to guarantee your spot. If you're interested, you can look at prices at this QR code. In the main entrance on the back side of the Abbey Stone Theater, they changed the sign from Celtic Fire to Gloria as well. In much the same way that the walkway through Scotland has trees that are covered in blue lights, the area by the lorikeets and wolves, all the animals over here, the trees are covered in green lights, as well as the lampposts being green light bulbs. This is always one of my favorite tree decorations at the park, heading outside the Sesame Street Forest of Fun. They have multicolored lights on the trees out here. I like the little baubles they put on the foliage out in front of the Sesame Street Forest of Fun sign. There's a little pick-a-duck game at the entrance to the Sesame Street Forest of Fun. They've swapped out all their prizes for holiday prizes. They have some bears with scarves and Santa hats, some snowmen. As soon as you enter the Sesame Street Forest of Fun, you come to a stage. On the stage, they're showing Elmo's Christmas Wish with 4 showtimes a day at 3, 4, 6, and 7. The Polar Pathway is back outside of Escape from Pompeii. Mixture of white and purple lights. Always have really nice music here too. And speaking of music, Escape from Pompeii itself is the site of a special event, a nice light show, which we'll take a look at when it gets a little bit darker. Just wanted to take a brief daytime look at the Polar Pathway because I like all the polar bears. Probably my personal favorite part of the entire Polar Pathway are the benches right here that we're coming up on that are shaped like polar bears. So you can sit on a polar bear if you so choose. I have to admit they don't look very comfortable and I've never actually sat on them myself, but I like that these exist and that you have the option to sit on them. Even though it's looking a little worse for wear, unfortunately. They even have some of the polar bears on the Escape from Pompeii ride there in the centerpiece after you come down the drop as you're rounding the bend back into the station. If the ride was open, you would pass right on by these polar bears. They have the Snope going already in the area. We also noticed while we were standing here, down in where the water would be on Escape from Pompeii, they have a wireless router and some antennas down here as well. Actually, several routers. It's kind of hard to see in the daytime, but this Escape from Pompeii building is covered in tons and tons of lights. The entire facade is covered. They say there are 10 million or so lights at the park, and I think this is a large chunk of them on this building. So it's going to look really cool once the nighttime spectacular begins. Quick little nighttime walkthrough of the purple and white lights all lit up along the Polar Pathway, and a quick little pre-show look at the Escape from Pompeii building, lit up in all white and blue. This Polar Pathway is a lot of fun. Probably one of my favorite spots to walk through in the park. Leaving the Polar Pathway, heading deeper into Italy, the bridge is all lit up in orange. And then as we cross the bridge, not only is that bridge lit up in orange, but all of the trees on the other side along the winding pathway are lit up in orange as well. As you come to the fork between Italy and Festa Italia, you come to everybody's favorite tree. This tree covered from head to toe in the white lights. This is a very popular photo spot in the park, and I can see why. For the season, Festa Italia is Holiday Hills. They have a nice light up sign here along with some multicolored lights in the trees around the sign. They're graded with some big light up Santa heads as you cross the bridge into Festa Italia / Holiday Hills. Not sure how well they're showing up on camera. They do look like they're coming across a little bit bright, but yeah, the bunch of Santa heads and multicolored lights all through this bridge. Just a quick preview of what we'll see on the Christmastown Express. This is one spot that the train goes through. There's a wall of color changing lights going on and on and on. It's really fun when you're on the moving train. The Tempesta gift shop is now the Rudolph shop. And because it's called the Rudolph shop, it's no surprise you can find a whole bunch of Rudolph merchandise. A lot of this we saw in the Christmastown shop at the front of the park, but they have some Rudolph themed t-shirts that we didn't see there. Never Stop Believin' and Lighten Up with the Bumble. Bunch of Santa merchandise, Bumble merchandise. They have this Rudolph Spirit jersey. They also have a blue Rudolph hoodie that we didn't see earlier in the Emporium. Some Rudolph pajama bottoms. The sweater says Mary with Clarice on the sleeve. We saw this Rudolph blanket in the Emporium, but they also have a Bumble blanket here. Some other Rudolph ornaments I don't think we saw previously, and a Rudolph Spirit jersey. The Spirit jersey says Shine Bright on the back with another picture of Rudolph on the back. That Spirit jersey is $74.99. Also some other statues of Rudolph. Long sleeve Rudolph shirt, dark green. They also have this little miniature Christmas tree with a bunch of Rudolph ornaments on it. All of the flat rides back in Holiday Hills have had their names changed for the season. The teacups, the Turkish Delight, is now the Peppermint Twist, and I especially love the lighting package that they put on the exterior of the ride here. So that's the Peppermint Twist. The Elephant Run ride over here is now the Reindeer Run. I always appreciate the attention to detail. They took the time to change the ride safety requirement sign to say Peppermint Twist instead of Turkish Delight as well. Much like the train station in Scotland, the train station in Holiday Hills / Festa Italia has a sign out in front letting you know that if you want to board the train, you have to go to New France. Only one station is open right now. The big billboard that's right outside of the entrance to the train station in Holiday Hills has changed to a Merry Christmas billboard. The trade wind is now the Snowman Summit. Of course, they have snowmen all the way up at the top as well. And once again, they changed the ride safety sign to read Snowman Summit. All the trees in the area that aren't surrounded by the flat rides are covered in multicolored lights, kind of like the multicolored lights that we saw out by the Holiday Hills sign. I like the little tinsely characters they have around the area. They have a snowman on this light pole. And they have this tinsel candy cane. Actually, there's one on the next pole over as well. That one is actually sparkling. Not sure why the first one wasn't sparkling, but that's neat to see this one sparkling. They also decorated the arcade up really nicely as well. Some multicolored lights hanging along the awning of the arcade. And a really subtle detail that I almost missed, on top of the claw machines, they put some wrapped presents. This is the only real Christmas decoration they have in the arcade, but still it's a really subtle one, but also a really nice touch. I take that back. One other difference, they redid the paper inside of the claw machines to be all wintry, and they have some holiday themed prizes in some of the claw machines. Apollo's Chariot is closed for the season. In years past, they have had a Rudolph and Clarice meet and greet over here. It doesn't look like they're set up for that right now, but they may do it later. This is just a preview for Christmastown, so I'm not sure if we're just too early for the meet and greet or if they're not going to be doing it this year. One thing that is interesting to note, however, they've taken down the queue chains that they had in here and put in some picnic tables, so I'm wondering what they're planning on using this area for. Maybe it won't be a meet and greet after all. Just a really small handful of picnic tables. Continue into Italy, they have these angels on the poles lit up. They have them going all the way down here. They have several of them. They also took the time to put lights all over all of the bushes all through Italy. And of course we have to go over and check out the Christmas tree that they have here where the fountain would normally be.
Gotta go that way, I think.
It's quite a contrast going from having a giant stone Medusa head to having a nice Christmas tree. They transition into some solid orange lights after you pass by the bushes. They also have a brand new little meet and greet. Lucia of Syracuse, the sign says. This is definitely new. We've never seen this before, but it's kind of neat that they added a meet and greet over here in Italy. They even put a sign beside the meet and greet to give a little bit of backstory. That's kind of hard to read from back here, unfortunately, but don't want to get too close with the meet and greet, people trying to get their pictures taken and everything. The little Italian town is nicely decorated with the orange and white lights. And then Della Casa, which is always nice this time of year, transitioning from its Halloween decorations into its Christmas decorations. First of all, before we go in there, they have a sign out in front, lets you know you can get a souvenir cup and refill it with hot chocolate here as well. But coming inside, surprisingly, the merchandise isn't really Christmas heavy, so I won't really focus too heavily on the merchandise itself, but the decorations in here are really awesome. And they really put some time into this. A nice Christmas tree in the center. This might be the most open this store has felt. I feel like they don't have as many racks in the center as they usually do. I do want to mention, even though I said I wasn't going to really focus on the merchandise, most of the merchandise they have in here is 50th anniversary merchandise, and they mentioned all their dated merchandise is 50% off, so you can get some good sales in here, even though they're not heavy on the Christmas merchandise. But anyway, here's a little bit of a look at some of the other Christmas decorations they have up here as well. They did a good job keeping the color scheme going. Even Marco Polo's Marketplace is getting in on the decorating this year. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember seeing these decorations on top of Marco Polo Marketplace in years past, so that's a really cool addition. Just a quick look at the rest of the decorations in Italy before we get to the bridge into Oktoberfest. Inside the San Marco Theater, the Wisemen show has returned. The musical numbers have 4 showtimes at 4:15, 5:45, 7:45, and 9:15.
Christmas a plane that moves a loop. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. These Christmas won't be late. The holidays have this unique ability to grant us, no matter how difficult life may get, the precious gift of unimaginable hope. All night divine, all night divine.
The bridge has much the same look as the rest of Italy, though they do have an ad for Christmastown on the bridge. They have, here we go, over 10 million lights. I knew it was something like that. 25 rides and coasters currently open, some heartwarming shows, as well as Santa's Workshop. The bridge is the one place where you can really get a good look at the Peace on Earth sign that's on the train trestle. When you're on the train, you're on the other side of that sign, so you can't really see it well. This is the best place to get a look at it. You can also see all of the Christmas trees along the bank of the Rhine River. Hey, there's some lucky timing. The train's going by the Peace on Earth sign as we speak. The Prost patio has become the Mistletoe Marketplace. They're allowing some independent vendors to rent some space and sell things in here. You can see there's a few different shops in here from local artisans. There's room for more too. It looks like not all of them are open just yet. The October Taps has become this. You can pronounce it yourself because I'm not about to. But yeah, this is here in October Taps. You can get some hot chocolate in here, among other things. Here's a look at the menu. The word that I'm not about to pronounce is served in Das Boot, which is actually really funny. Both the interior and the exterior of the beer and pizza restaurant are decorated nicely. You can see the decorations that are on the outside are also on the inside as well. As we mentioned in the intro, this, after Christmastown is over, this will be the end of Verbolten as we know it, as they shut it down to retheme it. Whether this Christmas-lighted car will stay after the retheme remains to be seen. I really hope it does, because this is one of my favorite parts of this event. The star of the show in Oktoberfest is the giant Christmas tree that they have out in front of the Festhaus, where they do the Tannenbaum show every half hour. This is in between shows, but I just wanted to show you what the tree looks like when the show is not happening. Inside of the Festhaus is the brand new show Christmas Town Live, a holiday special. They have 4 show times at 3:45, 5:15, 7:15, and 8:45.
It's officially Christmas, and I'm officially yours. I'm officially wishing something out of the store. It's already December, the snow's falling too, and all of a sudden it's true. It's officially Christmas.
Hey there, folks! Don't touch that dial, because it's time for Christmas Town Live.
Coming to you in sparkling holiday vision.
We're broadcasting live across the globe.
And you, our studio audience, get to come along for the ride.
So, cozy up with some hot cocoa.
And let's fill your living room with holiday cheer.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
For the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Not just rain, making spirits bright.
What fun it is to laugh and sing and say it's all tonight.
Once beaten, twice shy.
I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye.
Baby, do you recognize me?
It's been a year, it doesn't surprise me.
Shall I go on?
Brandon, cut to commercial.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hungry this holiday season? Don't get your tinsel in a tank. Trot on down to Trapper's Smokehouse. We got the most tender ribs, smoky chicken to warm up those nippy afternoons, and all the fixings to fill up your sleigh. So stop by Trapper's Smokehouse, where the holidays are officially delicious.
Trapper's Smokehouse.
And when it's time for something sweet, tell them, ladies.
The world is a snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes. Whenever it snows, the world is a snowball, just for a song.
It's the young, young world, take your sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. We're here, the one, the only, Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen on his reindeer, pulling all the reins.
He's got a sleigh full of snot, going sleigh full. He's got stuff to drop and every step of the way. Everybody's waiting for the rain and the back hall. Christmas is coming again. We'll be with the answers to the prayers that you can't believe. And when the nights are peaceful and serene, we can cuddle up and show our friends Christmas.
Real quick look at the holiday items inside the Festhaus. They have this rack of holiday themed hats. They have a whole bunch of Christmas trees, as they usually do. Each one has its own unique set of ornaments, and every single ornament that you see on these trees is for sale. They have some other shirts that we've seen before, like this Chillin' with My Nomies shirt. Some other Christmas trees. Again, all of the ornaments are for sale on all of these trees. One more over here. And then they have a cart full of polar bears and penguins, holiday-themed glassware, the little green and white line of merchandise that we saw in the Emporium, and some little ornaments. I believe, or maybe these are just decorations. I don't think these are actually ornaments, but they are ginger cottages. They have a whole line of them. And then some more Christmas-themed hats. A couple more ornaments. And some photo frames. The decorations through Oktoberfest are pretty simple. A lot of white lighting. They do have the cool snowflakes on the side of BarKastle building. But everything else is, you know, pretty much white lights. They do have some fun little decorations over here next to the arcade. Little reindeer with some ornaments, a toy soldier, a candy cane. Some more of these white lights. They have the arches over the bridge as you're leaving Oktoberfest are covered in white lights, which looks really nice. And while we're in the area, I should mention your gratuitous Dark Coaster wait time update is 35 minutes at 7:40 on a Sunday. So kind of heavy, but not terrible. Also like the red and green color scheme they have on BarKastle right now. Their marketplace has turned from the shop of horrors into a Christmas themed shop. So let's go take a look at the merchandise in there. Their Marketplatz is well decorated for the holiday, but most of the items they have for sale are things we've seen previously. Some Sesame Street merchandise. They also have this tree, which once again, all of the ornaments are for sale. These Sesame Street mugs. Has some little snowman ornaments. More of these little squishy items, something you don't see much. They actually have a dreidel for Hanukkah. A lot of light up items, necklaces, lanterns, traditional light necklaces. Some other squishy items and ornaments. And of course, a whole bunch of holiday themed clothing. Some more of the Christmas Town merchandise that we saw elsewhere. A creepy elf up on the shelf. Here's some more ornaments and some more holiday hats. This wall is probably the most fun, well decorated. It's also loaded with Rudolph items. Between the Rudolph shop and the Emporium, we've pretty much seen all of these before, but this picture frame is pretty cool. They have these little Rudolph itty bitty pops. Or just bitty pops, sorry. With a mystery one as the fourth. This shelf has a bunch of breakable stuff on it. And also a bunch of shirts. There's the eagle shirt with the ornament, eagle hoodie. And the Highland Cow shirt we saw earlier. A couple other shirts. There's a whole lot to look at in here. And then a big gingerbread display. I've seen these shirts in years past and all of this merchandise in years past, but it's nice to see it's coming back. You can also get hot chocolate and apple cider in your refillable cup in their Marketplatz. A lot of the games in the area have gotten new holiday-themed prizes. Have some Santa hat-wearing reindeers and dogs and mice and snowmen over here. Some little Santa hat-wearing minions. Some winter gear Pokemon, Pikachu and Charmander, and actually Squirtle has earmuffs, Bulbasaur has a Santa hat, but they also have their standard Pokemon here as well. Their Goblet Toss game has stuffed pixel reindeer and Santa Claus, and they also have some little Santas as well. So there's a good variety of prizes over here. BarKastle Spirits has turned into the North Pole Nightcap. They're serving special holiday drinks, but unfortunately you can see the screens back there that have the menus are off, so unfortunately I am not able to see the menus right now. Crossing the bridge is a big projection of a candy cane, as well as some more white lights. These trees down below the bridge are really cool looking. I'm glad they actually take time to decorate the trees that are beneath the bridges. That's something that a lot of people would probably, a lot of parks would probably not think to do. So it's a nice touch. Germany is completely peppermint colored, from the trees and the carousel and the gazebo, the Willkommen house with the snowflake projections on it. They brought back my favorite fountain decor, the gingerbread men bathing in the chocolate with the whipped cream on top. Little marshmallows, little peppermints, I really love this. They also brought back the countdown to Christmas, only 39 days to go as of this recording. The gingerbread men continue throughout Germany. Lots of little statues. That's not really too big of a transition, honestly, from what they had here at Hallow Scream. Yeah. Lots of candy and gingerbread everywhere, including these houses, trees. This gingerbread house here is quite a transition from the guillotine that they had in this spot just a little bit ago. And then just before you leave Germany, one more gingerbread house with a couple of smiling gingerbread men out here. Bergermeister's Hideaway has changed up their cocktail menu for the season. They have a Mrs. Claus's Punch, a Mitten Martini, an Espresso Martini, and a Spiked Hot Chocolate. As well as the refreshers, the Cranberry Fizz and the Ginger Snap, and some hot chocolate. Even though Alpengeist is closed for the season, they still have a blue, green, and white color scheme in the area, including on the Alpengeist refreshment stand. And the wreath on the bridge crossing over into New France. As they do when Lescout is closed for the season, they've added the lattice back to the bridge on the side where you can look down into Lescout's flume tube, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't know what the technical term of that is. The New France side of the bridge has a more traditional wreath hanging from it. The New France color scheme is solid red trees, solid green trees, and solid white trees, as well as solid white reindeer.
I don't think they actually were very busy.
Acadia Traders now has signs on the wall that says everything inside is $20 and below. So it's now a discount store. One day when we have more time, we'll have to go and see what kind of items make up the $20 and below list. The antique photo spot in New France has the sleigh photo back. Once again, you can get your photo and you have no obligation. They can take your photo and you have no obligation to actually purchase it. But they can take it, you can see if you like it. You can see the sleigh in there, so you can get an idea of what to expect. Just another quick look at some of the different colored trees as we approach Trappers. Inside of Three Rivers in New France, there is a special Christmas Town item. It is Christmas Town kettle corn, which is kettle corn that comes with homemade chocolate peppermint bark for $10.99 or $8.79 if you're a platinum member. I love how as you're exiting New France into France proper, they flank it with lit up reindeer. That's a nice touch. As we've seen the signs for at a couple other train stops, the Christmas Town Express is in New France at the train station here, the Caribou train station up this way. So we're gonna take a ride around and give you the highlights of that ride.
Sure is.
Mom, Dad, can we sing Christmas carols while we ride?
Of course we can. And we'd like to invite all of you to sing along together with us.
Sing along? You mean like out loud?
Yes, of course. Come on, singing together is one of the best ways to get into the Christmas spirit. So as we take you to our next station stop, sing along with our orchestra and singers.
To the music of everyone's favorite Christmas carol. Wow, that was really fantastic. Can we sing my favorite now? Sure.
The stage in France right beside Josephine's ice cream parlor is home to the Merry Misfits for the season. Merry Misfits have 4 show times a day at 3:30, 5, 7, and 8:45.
With the good times get forgotten, been buried in the past. There's no day like a holiday to bring those good times back. December, it seems so cold till I remember what's at the end of your road. We're going home for the holidays. We've seen the world, and there's still no place like home for the holidays. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell time in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square in the frosty air. I just wanna say Merry Christmas to you. Please stand by. I wanna say Merry Christmas to you. Please stand by. I wanna say, I just wanna say Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. Merry Christmas and Feliz Navidad.
The Griffin Gifts building has a projection of Merry Christmas on it. Inside of Griffin Gifts, just real quick, the centerpiece has some Rudolph and other Christmas items on it. Just a quick look around. at what they have available. Some t-shirts, some necklaces. Nice, naughty, or I tried. That one's a little bit different. They also have some of the holiday hats we've seen elsewhere. France's color scheme is multicolored lights all throughout. They have a really cool little photo spot here with these giant lit up ornaments and a Christmas town backdrop. And you can get up the stairs and pose in front of it. We're just lucky that nobody's here right now. It's a weird coincidence. As we take a look at some more of the lights around France, we can also look into the display windows of La Belle Maison. They always do a nice job decorating. This one's only mildly holiday themed. There are some presents there and a reindeer, but it's mainly a bunch of wine bottles. La Belle Wine Bar has a special holiday menu, including some spiked hot cocoa, holiday with sale, coffee with a little something, Fletcher's festive bubbly, among other things. They also have some multicolored bulbs that are shaped like traditional bulbs. You don't often see bulbs that shape at Christmas time. As you're leaving France, they have this display of toy soldiers and ornaments where the fountain would be. As well as, of course, more multicolored lights behind and some snowflake projections. And then they have these color-changing LED giant lights over by the clock. Next to these giant lights through here is the amphitheater. Well, they will have the ice skating when it's open in a couple of weeks or so. Here's a nighttime look at the animal area, all colored green. This looks really great at night. The area that was the Fanta Fright House during Halloween was turned into the Twinkle Tree Cafe. Unfortunately, we missed it being open. It's all dark now, but you can see they have a winter mint mojito, a spiced apple rum, and a couple of mocktails, the polar peppermint and the cranberry crisp. Which, if you didn't see our Halloween Scream video to see the Fanta Fright House, this is in the area near the Lorikeet Glen. Hence all the green lights. It's kind of hard to see at night, but there's a really cool Coke Christmas tree out here in front of it as well. If you're watching the full-length Christmas Town video, we took a look at this in the daytime, but I know you're here to see the nighttime Ireland lights, so here's Ireland at nighttime. They have their Christmas tree all lit up, which I honestly didn't even notice there was a Christmas tree there in the daytime, so it's nice to see it at night. They have Gingy and Frosty out right now as well for photo ops. Bunch of projections on the ground, some present boxes. These are some cool lights spanning the entire walkway through Ireland. Here's a nice lit up nighttime look at the Manger Scene. Surprisingly, there aren't a bunch of people crowding it, getting their picture taken in front of there. I was expecting this to be a pretty busy area. This looks really nice at nighttime. And here's a nighttime look at the blue lights of Scotland as we circle the Clydesdale pin. And the blue Christmas tree that they have over by Loch Ness Monster. Even though we saw the Loch Ness Monster all lit up from the Christmas Town Express, here's another nice look at it. Up close, tail wagging and everything. There's also a bunch of lights representing stars in the sky that are easy to miss when it's not nighttime. And then last but not least, England at nighttime all lit up. The clock tower all covered in lights. Behind the clock tower, they have some projections on the Globe Theater. They have a Merry Christmas projection with 2 reindeer. They have some presents on the side of the building. And let's get some more looks at the wreaths all lit up. They even have the candles in the wreaths lit up. They have some snowflakes also projected on the Globe Theater over here. Almost all of the light source comes from the trees and the wreaths and everything lit up around. There's very few actual true lights like that one above the door there, but yet despite the fact that there aren't that many true lights, it is pretty bright over here because there's so many lights. Next to the adventure photo, there is a booth that's almost never open except during Christmas Town to buy different flavors of hot chocolate. So it's exciting to see this open for the year. And of course, to end the night, the Christmas tree that we saw when we first entered, all lit up at night. Okay, I said I was done, but one more thing. As we were leaving, heading into the parking lot to head out of here, we passed by this car that actually has a Finnegan's Flyer wrap on it. This is obviously a Busch Gardens vehicle. This isn't some random person's vehicle, but it's really cool. I've never seen anything like this before. I enjoy catching things like that. So that was our full, thorough look at Christmas Town. We had a really great time. We were glad to be able to catch most of the shows. Hopefully next time we can catch Gloria. Unfortunately, we ran out of time and missed the final showtime. We were planning on catching the last showtime. Couldn't quite make it, unfortunately. But we did get to see all the lights at night, most of them in the daytime as well. We got to catch all of the other shows. Had a really good time. They had some really great merchandise. We were glad to get to check out Verbolten right before it undergoes its refurbishment. So yeah, that was a really fun day, and we appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, we'd appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Every like and subscribe is a big help to the channel. Also, please be sure to check out our Instagram page appearing over Jen's head right now. Right below that is our Threads handle, and then right beneath Jen is our email address. Please be sure to email us any questions, comments, concerns, constructive criticism. We read all of them. We appreciate any feedback that you give. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for watching, but the fun's not over yet. Click the box in front of my face for another fun video, or click my tree to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another video.